Let him have his dramatic monologue, Zach.
I want to have
right.
my dramatic monologue! Right. James, I would love to believe you, but if it was electric current, why the hell would he pick Park? That's the last place you'd find an electric current going. So, I'm sorry, but I have to. Stone.
Wow.
Nail.
Way to betray trust.
What'd you say?
Stone. Nail.
Nah.
I'm so fucking good at murderer.
In this future of hip-hop history,
What was it, Zach?
I'm here to
Was
bring on...
pick powder?
It was what?
I wanna
Powder!
powder.
Oh my god.
Now, I want to say a lot of things. I know Pants wants to just brag, but that's essentially all he's doing.
I
He
want
did a
nothing
really
but to
good job.
break your
David,
existence!
shut the fuck up. He did a really good job at the start of the game, talking really loud shit posting, so you guys then wrote him off. At the start of the game, you had all 5 of his red cards forward, and then you all said, oh, well, you know, Pants has too much, so that means he's not suspicious. I'm not joking, you guys said that.
That is not what I said.
I'm mad.
I said
You guys
none
wrote it.
of his evidence
You know what,
matched
Zach,
the
you said
information
it,
that we had.
and also you put it
Severe
best.
injury whenever
It's not
you
our
went to
fault we
do
were lost
weed-
when you were leaving us
I
down
know it's
a dead
my
end.
fault, but
Can I say why I'm mad?
yeah.
Because I'm the only one here that tried to bring Pants back into the discussion.
Yeah, he did. I
I'm
know
the
it's my
only
fault because I'm the man.
James, I'm sorry. You just sound so slimy when you fucking talk.
Zach, you also ruined my joke. Are you kidding me?
Yes, it did.
You
sound
actually
like the
ruined
devil
my
trying to
joke.
tempt someone and things.
You are officially the second worst person here, Colin. The worst, of course, going to David, who betrayed my
One
trust.
problem I had late game that you guys
James,
did.
I don't pay you to trust me. I don't
Yeah,
pay you
can I
to do
talk?
shit,
Can I
in
talk? Can I
fact.
talk?
Yo,
Okay.
let's see
Yeah, I
Zach.
can afford it.
One problem I had late game was, okay, you normally can't remove location. The only reason I could have was because this card said any, which means I can remove location. I removed the park. Every single one of you still keep bringing up, well, you know, if he picked park, why? Why?
Because we're idiots.
Because we had nothing else to go on.
You guys, this was still when Pants was in the table and he had all 5. I put disorderly. If it was his fire stuff, I would pick ashes, because that's what happens when there's a fire. Nobody noticed that,
Fucking
obviously.
server muted me.
Can I point out that I said at least 4 times during that game that punch and kick
You
were ambiguous
did.
options?
You were the only one who was saying it, and you know, I know no one believes you because of your voice, and it's very sad. Another thing was when I put small underweight, James again goes, kick and punch. You kill someone who's small because you can kick them really hard. Everyone then just immediately doesn't care and ignores it, says it doesn't matter.
Because the
Basically, every
thing-
single one of these bullets, I know I was going really slow putting in the bullets, but that's because I knew with kick and powder, I had to be very safe to make sure not to give you guys wrong ideas. So when I finally picked something, instead of going, okay, he picked this for a reason, we need to trust him, you guys go, oh, well, he took a while to pick it, so that means he's not confident in it, we should ignore it. Every single bullet that happened, and I was like, wow, oh well. What am I supposed to do when they decide my cards
Not to
don't
account
matter?
somebody would punt a child.
I'm mad at you guys.
I didn't pick child, I picked male.
Yeah, cause that's not broad.
I'm mad at y'all.
I
I'm
mean,
the
this
only
one,
that said it.
okay, I thought, okay, I threw off Park right off the back immediately. That means they know to ignore it. And then I immediately put Furious. James, the only person who was suspicious of Pants, goes, oh, Furious, like a fight, like punching and kicking. And then everyone's like, yeah, no, fuck you, James.
Alright,
And
here's
then
my
Colin
question,
says
though,
ice
Zach.
skate.
Where do you
Okay.
find powder in a
I don't know. Where do you find powder anywhere?
I
I
would've
don't
gone
know.
to
Grocery
Construction
store,
site?
supermarket.
In a hospital?
I would have gone with bathroom, because then you could have
Jesus
said, like, drugs.
Powder? A
Christ.
bathroom?
Yeah.
I don't know where you
drugs.
find powder. The only thing I was thinking of was for powder was if, like, a fucking, I don't know how powder fits in the slightest. I don't know how to explain that card. I'll be honest,
Supermarket.
that's my fault.
I want to talk
Because
about
I think the game was lost from the very beginning because you didn't know where the location would be.
Yeah, but like
You
you'd
weren't
think if
confident at a location that you would put it at.
No, yeah, that's fair, but also you'd think if I was not confident, it would be the most ignored thing, because it was the thing that was last, and yet you guys focused on it the most out of any card.
I would like to say...
Because it's so important. Usually.
Yeah, but, like, that's the thing. Kicking can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
And I was
And
thinking...
I said that. I
thing-
said kicking can happen
The
anywhere.
only thing why I picked Park, my reasoning was, oh, Park, a bunch of young kids, they got into a fight, a big kid hit a little kid, kicked him, and killed him on accident because he's small and underweight. Guess I could have put kid. But I only put man. That's mainly because I wrote this card off because I knew you guys were going to. Because you guys hate, and I've noticed this, you guys hate using any of the cards that explain what the victim themselves is. You guys ignore that 100%.
Because it doesn't point us to shit.
I
It
think
did.
we have like
Small
a
and
fundamental
underweight, I was
disagreement
saying.
about like what the victim identity means.
You kick
Small and
anyone hard enough, they'll die!
Yeah, but small and underweight
Okay, but
speaks
here's
to that
the thing.
especially.
Here's the thing. Small and underweight. I wouldn't pick any of these other things.
I mean, you can kill
know.
a small and underweight thing with a bat or an ice skate or a stone or
Yeah,
anything.
but you could
fair.
bite them to
What
death
made
or
me mad
fill them with plague!
was that
The amount
when
of
I-
openness...
when I
Ugh.
connected small and underweight to kick and punch, I thought I had something reasonable, and then Colin goes and brings
I
up
don't know.
ice
It's my
skate.
fault.
To also
Oh,
to put credit into my
God.
account, like I had so much going for me with like just
Yeah,
having basically
also,
only
I
two
don't know.
options with like burning and you
Yep.
know self-injury. So
Austin
I want
was
to put
here
credit
and
into
he'd
my
agreed
point.
with me when I was messaging him, because I was like, "Did you notice how they literally said pants is too broad and has too much, so we're going to ignore him?" And I was
Okay.
just like, 100%. That's what they're like.
Man,
That's
there's nothing
not why
funner
I said we
than
shouldn't
this
have
whole
it.
time I've been playing.
What was the reason?
Zach was calling
Because none of the
me an idiot.
evidence
Fuck you, Zach!
could be
What
that.
evidence is unrelated?
Yeah, but I mean,
Evidence is
what am I supposed?
unrelated.
What is
Yo.
somebody supposed to do with
It's my
unrelated
fault.
evidence?
It's
That could be
almost like-
literally anything.
It's almost like
It
there
could
was
be
someone in the
literally
game.
anything.
It's almost like there was someone in the game who made it their point the entire time that the ambiguity of the evidence made it so that anything was an option.
Yes,
Hmm.
because
Who
that's
said
the evidence that we had.
Who
Anyway.
said that? And that was then shouted down because they have ice skate.
Yeah.
Also, I want to point out, Pants' only contribution for any conversation was yelling a joke really loudly and nobody cared. Him and David off the bat. I know, because James and Colin, you two at the start were like, okay, well, we're the only one who's really focusing here, because these two are just yelling nothing the entire time.
Yeah, I was...
I don't know, man. It's my fault. I know that.
So, truth be told, when Zach said this game is already over, a part of me did think it was Pants. Or because David was just there. But the reason that I went along was because I thought, even if it is Pants, our suspicion was on Colin, and we had a plan to guess Colin.